Hey everybody, it's Joe Delera, and I've got two of my favorite bets for today's NBA slate. The first game we're going to be targeting, we're looking at the early game. We're going to Paris, and we've got the Bulls -6.5 against the Detroit Pistons. This game's a little bit early. It's in another country, and I think that that's a big advantage for this Bulls team that's got a load of veterans with international experience. You have DeMar DeRozan, you have Zach LaVine, you have Vucevic, you have all these players who have played meaningful games in the spotlight and on an international stage. And I like that edge here as a team that's a little bit more of a veteran presence that can really excel, understand all the things that go around with this type of game. Additionally, when we really look at these two teams, the Bulls are significantly better. The Bulls are about 15th in adjusted net rating, with the 16th best adjusted offensive rating and the 12th best adjusted defensive rating. Where if we look at the Pistons, they're one of the worst teams in the league. They're 28th in adjusted net rating, with the 24th worst or 24th best adjusted offense, and then the number 2 worst adjusted defensive rating. So I think the Bulls are going to really cook them. I think we're going to see DeMar DeRozan, we're going to see Zach LaVine, two vets who have had to deal with a lot of injury history. They're going to be rested for this game, and they're going to be loaded up, locked in, and they're going to be able to eviscerate this Detroit Pistons defense. So I'm laying these points. I like the Bulls today in Paris against the Detroit Pistons at -6.5, and I take this up to -7.5 actually. The next play that I'm looking at is the Brooklyn Nets on the money line versus the Phoenix Suns. Look, the Nets are on the road today. Kyrie Irving's listed as probable with that ankle injury. And Chris Paul just came back, and he looks like he may play in this contest. He was upgraded to questionable as he's coming back and dealing with that injury. Brooklyn's been one of the best teams in the league this season, and a lot of that has had to do with Kevin Durant, who they obviously will be missing today. But that being said, the defense is still really, really strong. And I'm going to take the better team. I think that Chris Paul's potential return is a little bit overvalued in this spot. And I'm going to be taking the Brooklyn Nets on the money line. You can get around -110, -120. So to recap, my two favorite plays for today's NBA slate are the Chicago Bulls -6.5 and the Brooklyn Nets on the money line. So best of luck on your wagers today and enjoy the rest of your Thursdays.